afternoon, folks. Welcome back now to non-league to Premier League. Right, we've got a little bit to catch up on. Just to let you know, I am going to do just one game per live com now, just to kind of condense down the episodes a little bit. But we'll be taking longer breaks in between games so that we've got a bit to catch up on as well. That being said, let's have a look at our league form, shall we? You was last with us for Swindon and Carlisle. From there, we beat Wimbledon 2-1 at home with Connor Stanley and Devante Arancibia on the score sheets. We then beat Cheltenham 1-0, Stanley again on the score sheet. Scunthorpe game 0-0 at home, very, very disappointing. Neither team should have bothered turning up. Leyton Orient, we lost 3-1. I'm just going to quickly take you into this game. Look at how very closely matched that team was. Unbelievable. They were a little bit more clinical than us. I mean, obviously you can see neither side was fully clinical. But that was a very disappointing result. I think that's something that we should have at least gotten a point from. We should have got a draw in that game. We then drew with Morecambe 1-1 at their ground, which was not a bad result for us at all. We actually took the lead in that game. Then at Newport at home, like at Newport County, we got demolished. The scoreline says 2-1, but it probably should have been 5 or 6. We were terrible. We then got a fantastic 2-2 draw with Crewe. We then played Grimsby at home and we won 2-0 with Charlie Ball and Devante Arancibia on the score sheet. We then beat Oldham 3-2. We went ahead. They then turned it round and went ahead 2-1 up. And then we turned it back around. Charlie Ball with a hat-trick, which was great. Then we just played Port Vale and we got beat 1-0, which is very, very disappointing. So our league form at the moment, a little bit sketchy. That being said, though, folks, we are in a very nice situation to be in. We're on 53 points now. We've broken that 50-point barrier. We're safe. You know, we have got absolutely nothing to worry about now. Two little bits of news. We were offered interviews with Southend and Mansfield. We didn't get either job. Both teams are happy with the proposals that we put forward. They just decided to go with other guys. So we are now getting noticed by teams around and above us, which is really nice. Would have loved to have got the Mansfield job. Obviously, they're very much secure in a playoff spot there, so we could have been in League One next season. We've got some building to do at Solihull Moors because realistically speaking, we've possibly got maybe 5 players that are League Two worthy. Everybody else is kind of Vanarama national level still. So today, speaking of Mansfield, I do believe that's exactly who we're playing. So we're at home to Mansfield. This is going to be a very, very difficult fixture for us. We are suffering a little bit in terms of suspensions and injuries. So we're going to cross our eyes, toes, fingers, and just absolutely hope for the best. This is the team that we put out last time. We rotated the team fully in the last game, knowing that we was going to have to play Mansfield a couple of days later. So we're hoping now that obviously we can sort things out. So what we're going to do is we'll do this properly and very quickly so we don't keep you all morning. Hancock's at the left. We've got Baines is injured. Oh, right. Okay, so we'll have to play Denham and no, get off. Feeney at the back. Now, right back position at the moment is taken up by Jack Walls. He's not the best of our right backs. In fact, he's probably one of the worst. But he's one of the only one of them who will play properly in terms of getting forward as well. And Tyrone Williams lately when he's playing is awful. So he's not getting on the pitch for me. Luke Maxwell, finally he's back. He was out injured, which means we can now put him and Jamie Osborne back together in the midfield. And they haven't got the partnership anymore. That's upsetting. Connor Stanley on the right as per usual, Aaron Serbia on the left, and then we've got Vincent just behind Charlie Ball. There we go. Now the team's filled in. Everything's done. Denham and Feeney have not played well together when they've played, which is a little bit frustrating, really. Do I take out Denham? I can't. Well, Feeney's only on 88%, so we'll actually take him out for Howe. Howe and Denham can play together. They've played well together when they have. So we'll put on the bench now. We've got Williams for the right. In fact, no. Clark for there. Then left back, we've got Zamora, who is finally coming back. from injury. We want James Ball on the bench for definite. We want Issa's injured. We want Bennett on the bench. We want Archer on the bench potentially. Number 5, we've got left back, right and centre back, midfield, right and left midfield, another midfielder. We put Archie Davis on because he can do a little bit of everything, so that's perfect. Number 5 then is Archer, and we'll get straight into it, boys and girls, and let's hope beyond hope that we can pick up a result. This is going to be a very difficult game for us. But we're in a nice position, you know. It is nice to be safe. It kind of feels like we haven't got much more to play for now this season. We're already in a nice secure spot. But it would be nice to end the season on a high. We've only got a few games left as well, so we'll do a full review on Friday. So we're going to get into it here now. We are at home, so hopefully that's something that goes in our favour. Mansfield are playing in the yellow today. It's a great ball up front to McCormack, and his one-on-one boot does make the save. Under very little pressure there. Some of the defenders got back and then just didn't really put him under any pressure whatsoever. You don't really want to go behind so early on. Ball just whips all the way to the back post. Stanley brings it out. And that's the end of our highlight. It's coming up to the 10-minute mark. Oh, Stanley whips in the corner for us. Sweeney gets it away. Aaron Sibia chasing, but Lewis gets there first. Will he make it? He passes it inside to Beving. McCormack to Mells. Header out to Gordon. It's got people inside as well. Oh, he shouldn't have gone it alone, but saying that, he actually scores. Very good finish from Gordon. Very questionable goalkeeping there from Boot. And that is a little bit upsetting, not going to lie. I thought that we was in a good position there. Hancock's does let him go. He's got 3 in the middle who he can go for. I thought Boot is never going to get beaten from that angle, but he does. And it now is Solihull Moors 0, Mansfield 1. And we're going to need to tell the boys, oh, Stanley gets injured. That's a terrible injury for us. So we bring on Bennett and we'll just tell him now to have a little bit of creativity. Go out there, do a little bit of what you can do. We've had the possession. We're very equal in terms of everything else. But possession don't win games all on its own. And there is nothing going on now since they've scored. Absolutely nothing. What an enthralling game this is to be watching. You'd be piddled off if you was in the stands. Vincent with the corner. Played in. Sweeney gets it out. Former players of ours. Walls now. Can he recycle it? He does. He hits it forward. Sweeney heads it down. Bennett can't get onto it. Mellis brings it forward for them. Bennett's there but can't pick up the second ball. Mellis again. Inside to Lewis. Played back there to Bennett, and that was a lovely move. Boot with a fantastic save, but unfortunately McCormack is there. Reacts very, very well, and Boot's going to feel very hard done by there. And that's Mansfield 2, the Moors 0. And it's not going to be the result that we wanted on the live com. Obviously, the last couple of live coms have been losers, so I do apologise. At least you're getting to see some goals. It's not the goals that we would have wanted. It's a little bit frustrating, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, we are one of the worst teams in the division, it has to be said. I don't feel like we're the worst by any form of the imagination, but we do need we need improvement. We need investment. Haven't got any money really to invest in the squad either, which is another worry. So where we go from here, I'm not quite sure. Pearce gets the ball now. Benning on the edge of the box. Plays it back to Pearce. They've not really got many options here. We should be closing them down and getting this ball out ourselves. Mellis seems to find Sweeney in a lot of space. Mellis again. And we're just standing off of them. Get your feet in and make a challenge. And that is awful defending. No. You're all wrong. I want to see you all in training tomorrow. You're going to run your little nuts off. I was going to say something else there, but trying to keep it PG-13. And that is terrible. I mean, Boot gets across to again. Gets across to make the save, and he's unfortunately been punished twice by an awful defence. Osborne, Wolves knocks it up. Charlie does get onto it, and he goes round his man. Can Charlie at least bring us back into it here? He can't. That's a good save from Stowe, and Preston gets it away. Show some passion, lads. Come on, do you even want to be here? See, the problem for us, I believe now, is I think our players actually think our season's done. Like we're safe. We're not going to get relegated. They know we can't get relegated, so they just think, well, boss, we done what we needed to do. That's not the mentality we want them to have. We want points. We want more points. We want to be getting up the league and proving to people that we're here to play. We're not here just to turn up and get demolished by teams. Lovely little move. Releases Benning down that left hand side. Not really put under any pressure. Floats across in. Denham gets it away only as far as Holland. Holland spreads it out wide to White. Hancock's again all out of position. Doesn't close his man down. And Benning in the middle. Free for the header. Boot does get down to make the save. Launches it wide. Looking for Bennett. And Bennett is not going to get the ball. He does pick it up though. Get the crossing. Charlie's there on his head. Charlie Ball. The man who has scored so many goals this season puts it just over the bar, unfortunately. I mean, I don't think that even if we scored, we would have had a true way back into the game, but at least it would have been a consolation. We are going to get nothing for the fans here today, boys and girls. Awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, we didn't do too badly in terms of possession, but possession doesn't win games. And I'm actually going to quite aggressively say I'm not happy with that result. Um, we didn't come to play. I don't like it. What I will show you just before we leave here, because we are now very, very close to where I wanted to be. Charlie Ball this season, I know we just missed that that chance there, which was, on a plate for him. He's improving. Look at the mentals on him now in terms of leadership, off the ball, composure, determination, his decision making, even his physical's very, very good. The only thing that hasn't gone up for him, really, that we'd like to go up for him, has been his finishing. That being said, 40 games he's played in the league this season. 22 goals. The man is an absolute monster. If we get another job anywhere else, he will be coming with us. Anyway, folks, I am going to love you and leave you there. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you did like the video, please smash that like button for me. If you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe. We are uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. That's it from me. Have a very nice week. Let's catch you all soon.